Okay, hi, my name is Amanda, and I'm doing option 5 of the final project. So, this is the video portion, the conversation that's going to be emulating what I wrote about in the written portion of this project. So, these are my two sisters.
I'm Jessie. I'm Jordan.
And we are going to be having this conversation. Start off the conversation, I'm going to use what I've learned about OFNR, which is observations, feelings, needs, and requests. So, hey guys, I've noticed that sometimes my clothes are taken from my bedroom without anyone asking me, and they're not put back where they belong. I feel really frustrated and honestly kind of disrespected when this happens, and I think that's because I really value having order in my life and respect for myself and my things. And when things are taken from my closet, it disrupts those things in my life. So I'm asking, would you guys be willing to ask me before you borrow my things and just try to put them back where you found them after you're done wearing them?
First of all, I always give everything back whenever I take something. And second of all, what about when you take things from me without asking? Like, this is so unfair for you to be attacking us when you do the same thing.
And also, half the time you're at school anyway, and you told us whatever you leave here, we can take. And not for nothing, I know you're not missing it if you're at school and it's here.
Immediately, one of my sisters went to a place of defensiveness, and the other went to a place of deflection and saying, you do this to me, so why is it fair for you to request this of me? Or you said this, so obviously we're going to live our lives in this way. And to me, as a person trying to use nonviolent communication tactics, I'm going to take these responses and try to dig deeper and do some empathy guessing, ask them what they're feeling and what their needs are after hearing what I said. Use the mirroring strategy and ask them to repeat to me what they've heard, because obviously it wasn't translating the way that I intended it to. Strategies while reminding myself that my main goal is to stay connected to them. I feel like this is hitting you guys a little bit differently than I intended it to. I'm really not trying to attack you. I was simply just trying to express my observations and my feelings and my needs to you. Would one of you be able to repeat back to me what you heard me say? Because I feel like maybe things are getting lost in translation here.
Well, you basically just said that you don't want us taking your clothes anymore, which is ridiculous because you said before you left that we could take your clothes.
For completing that request, I really appreciate what you said. That is not how I intended for it to come across whatsoever, so I'm going to try and reroute the conversation here a little bit so that everyone's feeling heard and seen. Before, the needs that I have in this conflict are order and respect, and I have a little bit of a need for autonomy for me and my things. I'm really curious to know what your feelings and needs are involving this conflict. I really want to hear from you and know what you're feeling and needing when you're wearing my things and maybe not asking permission first and not returning them.
Like, I don't even really know what I need.
Okay, do you mind if I do some empathy guessing?
Sure.
I'm away at school and you're wearing my things. Could you be trying to meet a need for connection? Like maybe you miss me and that helps you feel closer to me?
No, that's not it.
Okay. You be trying to meet a need for ease? Like, I know there's a lot going on in the morning sometimes, so maybe coming into my room and wearing my things is easier for you?
Like, yeah, I guess it is kind of hectic in the morning and like looking in your closet, like at your clothes, like I already know it's there, so it's just easy for me to put it on. And like I'm kind of getting sick of my own clothes, so it's like, I don't know, just wear yours to like have something different.
Okay, yeah. So you have a need for excitement and keeping things like not monotone in your life. I get that for sure. A little bit about when you guys don't put my things back. What need is that meeting for you? Like why don't you just put my things back immediately without judgment? It's just an observation.
Well, I feel like a lot of times when I wear your things and don't put them back, it's because I'm like just getting home super late from like a long day and I need to rest and I need to just like calm down and get ready for my next day. So I just like take it off and like leave it in my room and then forget about it because it's just another hectic day. So I just need to be resting.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. I want to take a second and recognize that we've all just expressed our needs and that we all have needs that are honestly aligning with each other, right? You have a need for ease. I have a need for ease, and I meet that by knowing that all of my things are in order and that they're safe, and the things that I've worked really hard to pay for and buy myself are where they're supposed to be. You have your need for rest, so do I. I'm able to rest at night when I know that everything that I own is in its rightful place and that it's not like damaged and that I know where everything is. So all of our needs are pretty much aligning, right? We all are trying to meet the same things.
Yeah,
I
that
guess,
makes
yeah.
sense. I understand that.
We've all expressed and heard each other's needs. I feel like now's a good time to circle back to the original part of the conversation. I want to help you guys meet your needs all the time. So if meeting your need for ease in the mornings when things are really hectic means that you come in and grab a sweatshirt to wear, by all means, like that's completely okay with me. If you not returning my things right at the end of the day because you don't have the energy to, that's completely fine. But I still have my needs for order and respect, and I'm trying to create a space here where all of our needs are going to be met. So maybe we can create a solution. Like, would it be okay if before you wear my things, like, you just ask me first so that I know where they are and I don't have to worry about if they're getting ruined or whose possession they're in? And maybe if you can't return the things right at the end of the day, then the next day, or just shoot me a text and be like, hey, I have this of yours, like it's in my room, I'll bring it back in a couple days. Does that sound like something we could do?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for hearing me out and circling back to a place of open-mindedness where we were able to create a solution that feels like mutually beneficial for everyone. You guys agree?
Yeah, I do, as long as both of our needs are being met.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Always give them back, like, when I take them. It's not even that big of a deal. The book.